Hi lovelies, so welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos and leave commentaries and also educate you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. All right, lovelies, let's dive into today's video. So, lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to share with you all here as usual so that we all can just deliberate on the issue at deck. So, this Asian American man decided to come out to speak for Candace. He was like, "You people should forgive Candace and just support her in her course of being on her own now." And this actually got a lot of people reacting to his video, and I was able to put up some of those stitches. I'm just gonna roll it. Please leave me your own thoughts and let's dive into it.
I think we should be supporting Candace Owens.
I'm going to strongly disagree. And I have my reasons. Like the time that she decided to take her happy tail up to Congress and testify that white supremacy was not a thing. Or that racism was over because she's never been a slave. Boy, we haven't heard that loads of time. How about some of the horrid things she said about victims of police brutality, including George Floyd, and that whole documentary that she decided to make, discrediting the movement for Black lives. It seems like anytime anything Black has ever been mentioned to Candace Owens, she has never had anything positive to say, including the quintessential holiday that celebrates freedom in a country that allegedly loves freedom and independence, calling it ghetto and made up. Baby, you do realize that every holiday is made up. Every single one of them. All of them. And ghetto is just a dog whistle. Yeah, y'all can support her if you want to, but until I've seen some actual contrition, and especially after the harm she's done to our community, y'all got it.
We should be supporting Candace Owens.
This is why I'm terming this merchants of...
Who asked you? Black people have already spoken on Candace Owens. And we said, we ain't fucking with Candace Owens. And that should stand, so fall in line. You call yourself an ally? Well, allies don't get to pick and choose what marginalized group comes before the other one. And just because Candace Owens may have said some somewhat appropriate things about Palestinian people, don't be confused. Candace Owens does not give a fuck about Palestinians. How could she? She doesn't care about her own people. Candace Owens doesn't like Jews. Candace Owens is an anti-Semite, and she's proven it. Why you would think someone like that with that character would do something altruistic is beyond me. But none of that really matters, because Black people have already told you. We ain't fucking with Candace Owens. And we are not, because Candace Owens got exactly where she is by stepping on Black people, my people, every step of the way. And if you ask me, her fall from grace was a little bit too graceful. Right. We and our words on this matter outweigh yours. So you stop trying to rally support for someone who is proven to be dangerous to the Black community. We said we are not fucking with Candace Owens. So you stand down.
Oh, maybe Candace Owens actually needs our support right now. Maybe you shouldn't have a platform. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Stand for nothing and fall for anything. Because this honestly reminds me of when people were like, was Bush that bad? Yes! We throw around the term brain rot a lot, but the degree at which someone says one thing that kind of agrees with you, because reminder, hold up, like quick Candace Owens quote time. If Hitler just wanted to make Germany great and have things run well, okay, fine. The problem is he had dreams outside of Germany. He wanted to globalize. He wanted everybody to be German. Nationalism is sort of conflated with, for some reason, Hitler. That's really, really wrong. And we have to almost correct the record on that. He wasn't a nationalist. He was a homicidal, psychotic maniac. He wasn't about putting Germans first. There were German Jews that he was putting into camps and murdering. He was a mass murderer. He is literally a right-wing nationalist who fucking hates other black people, hates trans people, is generally peddles in hatred. And y'all are so weak in the knees. I remember months back when fucking Trump was like, Netanyahu, bad guy. And you guys were like, whoa, even Trump gets it? And Biden doesn't. Trump was not even president for a year before he moved the American embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. He was hopping all up and down that Netanyahu meat. These are con artists. They are con artists. What they are doing is they are taking a moment. They are good at recognizing little zeitgeisty moments. They are latching onto them. They're trying to scoop up whatever support they can. Candace Owens just got kicked off her fucking platform. Of course she's going to go to wherever people are going to be dumb enough to ride that train so she can make it to that dough, baby. Be smarter. Think more. Think. Use brain. Please, please, please. They don't care about Palestine. They care about their careers.
Right? Like, we realize that he's a grifter, just like Candace Owens is a grifter, because when he talks about we should be supporting Candace Owens, why? Because this is the same Candace Owens, right?
When you think about, whenever we say nationalism, the first thing people think about, at least in America, is Hitler. You know, he was a National Socialist, but if Hitler just wanted to make Germany great and have things run well, okay, fine. The problem is that he had dreams outside of Germany. He wanted to globalize. He wanted everybody to be German, everybody to be speaking German, everybody to look a different way.
This is the same person. Her being anti-Semitic is not anything new. She's been anti-Semitic outwardly for years now. She's been anti-black outwardly for years now. What she did was she started speaking out against Israel, and that's when the money dried up. That's when she had to get fired from the Daily Wire. Candace is not somebody that we should be looking up to or congratulating for doing the bare minimum, just like this guy here, who continuously speaks on behalf of marginalizations that he's not a part of. He keeps speaking on the behalf of communities that he's not a part of for no reason, accepting apologies on our behalf. No. We're not going to do that. But yeah, we should stop letting dudes like this speak on our behalf.
Creator actually loves to incite large feelings in black people. In 2020, around George Floyd, his entire brand of content was like black trauma, under the guise that he was just a financial person speaking up. And when I said that I thought he was a problem, oh no, you don't know, and we need him. And I was like, no, we don't. The idea that we need him, I'm worried about us. And here we are. Here is the moment. Like, what is he talking about? Here's the real catch. The real catch is, if he understands so much about the black community, then he understands why that is a problem statement. And he's not here for unity. He's here for his own ego and maybe likes and clicks and pay. I don't know what goes on the back end on his side. But he grinds all of my gears. All of them.
I'm sorry, when did Candace Owens target your community for you to have the gall to say we should support her? If y'all haven't been paying attention, I have. Under the Desk News, your favorite guy, whoever this motherfucker is, y'all ops. And it's crystal clear that you're ops. You co-opt the language of radicals for a little while until your handlers come to collect, and then you show your true cards. Because if you didn't mean it, you would have deleted it when all the black people in the comment section told you that you had no place to speak. But your handlers didn't tell you that you could, so you kept it up. Baby, we not stupid. We've been black our whole lives.
Candace Owens spent years fear-mongering about cancel culture on the left, only for her to be canceled by her friends on the right. Say it ain't so. And then what grinds my gears is that there's so many platforms welcoming them with open arms. Do y'all remember what she said about Ahmaud Arbery, called him a thug? Y'all remember how ghetto she talked about Juneteenth, when she talked about how it's a made-up holiday, as if it's not recognized by the same government that she want to hold so much allegiance to? A conservative contradictions is claiming that cancel culture is on the other side of the aisle. Meanwhile, now you doing a homegoing tour because you was canceled by them same folks, man. Make it make sense. Then last thing, the same media platforms that was talking about how Amanda Seales is unlikable and that her work don't matter that much because she's unlikable is now the same folks that's now pigeonholing and sucking up the Candace Owens. Conservative clout chasing is a hell of a drug.
No. Mm-mm. No. No. Hell no. Never gonna happen. Support a Auntie Ruckus? No thank you. The only thing that Candace Owens can support is to kiss the ass. Yes, that she's good at. Supporting to kiss someone's ass. That's the thing she's good at. Fucking Auntie Ruckus.
Like, seriously, lovelies, the fact that, other people want to actually, indulge themselves or engage themselves in Black people's business is just something that baffles me a lot, as if they don't have their own pressing issues in their own community. The way at which, Black people have issues in Black community, I believe that other people also have issues in their own community. Like, it is not greener and sweetie and all 100% goody in other communities. Like, every other person have its own pressing issues in their own said community. So instead of you to just channel your energy in your community and try to make it a better place, and maybe probably speak to your own community people on how to actually make yourself a better human being, and also not to actually engage themselves in rape and cis, because even Asian people are also rape and cis towards Black people. Like, it is something that is all over the place. It's just trending. Like, I could actually vividly remember something that happened, I think somewhere in Africa, where these Asian stores, they decided to go ahead to go open a store in an African dominated area somewhere back in Nigeria, and they specifically made it known to that this place, that like Black people are not allowed in the said supermarket. Like, Black people are not allowed in that said supermarket. And this actually got people reacting, and eventually they took up this case, and this African country decided to do with them what they were supposed to. Before you know it, they all flew back to their country. So there are so many cases that this guy could have just get himself involved and try to impact positively, without trying to come here and behave all righteousness. Like, the way he's saying it, as if, okay, we are the bad people, we are actually going against our own. Nobody's going against Candace. I personally, I like Candace, but just that there are some of the things that she said that sometimes I'm like, no, this is not supposed to be coming from someone that actually know the struggles of being a Black person or being a Black American and all of that. So him trying to make it or paint it or make it look as if that we are the bad people, or Black people or American people are the bad people that are trying to turn their back on their own, on their sister, and all of that is something that make me I feel so uncomfortable with that. He was like, we should forgive or support Candace and all of that, blah blah blah, with all his explanations and all of that. This lady you're talking about, I don't like the fact that, okay, Daily Wire and all of that relieve her of her duties, all because she decided to only one day she decided to stand up for what she think that it was right, but they didn't take it lightly with her. This lady is the same lady that have said so many things. I know some people, wasn't the fact that, okay, sometimes she said the fact, but the way she goes around about it is something that annoys most people. My own problem is that it's not as if other people do not have issues in their own community and on the vote. If you want to address issues in your person, you shouldn't make it to look in some type of way that you are supporting people who are actually oppressing your own brothers and sisters. Let me just get, for instance, right, let me just assume that I have a brother or a sister or something, and people keep on instigating my brother, even if when he's right or wrong or all of that. I, the sister who was supposed to, like, maybe call my brother to order and still talk to my brother. If I see that he's doing something wrong, I'll still talk to my brother. But if I see he's doing something right, that they're just judging him for nothing, I'll still stand for him. I cannot just go around then condemning my brother with people which I knew that, okay, my brother has done nothing wrong. He's just trying to live a normal life, but people are misunderstanding him and trying to, like, so because I feel that I am in a certain position whereby these people that is actually harassing my brother cannot do that to me because of the umbrella that is covering me. So I have to just get very loose and lose guard. So this is just something about Candace. She's a very brilliant, educated woman and all of that, with her talk shows and all of that, But immediately she just started, trying to, like, she was now being a pawn, like she was now as if she was not being used as a weapon to attack her own, which actually fulfill this other people's desire. Like, there's one thing about if you are being racist towards somebody, or if you are being, harsh on someone, and people keep on calling your name. Oh my God, why are you this? Why are you racist and all of that? Why do you always do this with this particular race of people? And you get your hand in that particular race of people, one of them, and use them as a pawn to, like, to justify whatsoever you are doing to those people. So this is just the thing about Candace. I'm not disputing the fact that, okay, she's actually going through, but I saw a video, I think that she's back on her feet, she's back on TV and all of that, granting interviews and all of that. I am not saying that she's a bad woman. She is just maybe doing what she was told to do, and anything that will actually put a food on her table, she just want to, like, do it. Then forgetting that in the process of doing something like that, you are actually hurting the people that love you, or you are actually hurting people that actually came where you're coming from. So this is one thing about Candace. And you're, as an Asian man, maybe trying to, like, tell black people to do these people know when and when not to do the right thing. If you want to know, just come for her. They will still protect Candace. But I think they just allowed her to actually see what we are trying to say. They said if a child, keep on pointing at somewhere, like when the child keep on doing something, sometimes you just allow the child to get hurt a little bit. Then when this child gets hurt a little bit, then this child will understand the reason why that you keep on telling him or her not to go to a particular location. So this is just Candace's situation right now. So black people trying to, like, okay, please, we're canceling her and all of that, doesn't mean that they don't know that, okay, this is still our child. Because if a child keeps on proving to be very stubborn and all of that, it's better for you to allow that child to enjoy and see the consequences. After you must have seen the consequences, then you will call that child and, like, okay, you just see what I'm telling you right now? Did you see why I'm always telling you not to do this? This is just it. You don't have to get yourself involved. Like, seriously, lovelies. Anyways, just give me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes. So please share this video, subscribe to this channel if you're able to do that. And I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one. If I've watched up to this extent, thank you so much for all the love and support. Why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes. So please, why not share this video, subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that. And I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one.